Elaine Love here, Elaine4Success.com. How many of you would like to increase your profit? Right. Any entrepreneur, any business wants to increase their profit. The easiest way that you do that is customer service. Customer service means the difference between a profit margin that goes up and one that goes down. It costs over 5 times as much to get a new customer as it does to retain a customer. And the longer that customer has been with you, the greater the profit for that customer. Even more than that, you can cut costs by 10%, or you can simply retain 2% more customers. Get the same effect on the bottom line. In fact, in some industries, your profit goes up from 25% to 125% just by having 5% more of your customers stay with you instead of going away to the competition. Retaining customers is the fastest, easiest, most economical way to increase your profit. Let me give you a little case history. There's a well-known cell phone company, and this crossed my desk today. A customer had 2 phone lines. One line they had not used for a year, were not using, were not going to use, and so they wanted to drop it. This cell phone company wanted to charge them $115 early contract termination fee. Now think about this. They've already paid $9.99 a month for a year. That's $119.88 that they didn't use, didn't want, didn't need. But by the technical fine print, the cell phone company could charge them $115 early termination fee. Or they could go ahead and keep something they didn't want, didn't need, weren't using for another year and pay another $119.88. Now the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey would say, is that this particular cell phone customer had been with them for over 24 years. Figure an average of $165 a month. This customer had paid them $47,520. And they chose to get $115 early termination fee on one line, still having the other line with them, and throw away all the goodwill and the future business of a customer who had already paid them $47,520. This is not entrepreneurial thinking, to take $115 instead of $47,520. Do the math. That one's a pretty easy decision. Somebody was looking at the fine print in a rule book and said, we can get them. And they did. But they lost a customer who had been with them for 24 years by being non-interested in the customer and the customer's well-being. The easiest thing you can do to increase your profit is to keep a customer happy. Just use customer service. An entrepreneur knows how to think. Entrepreneurial thinking says, waive the $115, keep the $47,520, and keep them for another 24 years. Sure, no problem. But employee fine print rulebook thinking says, oh no, we must have the $115. We'll throw away the $47,000 to get $115 because it's in the rulebook. Throw away the silly rulebook. Retain your customers. Increase your profit. Pretty simple, isn't it? Come see me. I can teach you the characteristics of a successful entrepreneur. I'm Elaine from Colorado. Elaine4success.com.